What's up, y'all? This your boy Nats, aka Beats by Drugs, and today we got another reaction video, and it's by Dr. Ma, and it's what happened to CJ after GTA San Andreas. This video is owned and analyzed down by Dr. Ma, so I'm not owning anything, making a reaction video, because I love San Andreas. I played this game for a good little while. I'm gonna look and see what the opinions and stuff. I know some things, but let's get into it.
So, in GTA 5, Grove Street is now under the control of the Ballers. Anyone who's played San Andreas will know this is very bad news for CJ and the Grove Street families. So what happened to CJ after the events of GTA San Andreas?
Hey, you know Grove Street used to be family hood. Grove Street family? Man, long time ago. Man, what happened to them dudes?
Yeah, even with the Seville Boulevard people, because they was cool too back then like that, until things is broken up like that, so they all had to, you know, slip up and everything like that.
Shit, I don't know.
Well, as it turns out, we do know some details that are very interesting. Our first clue comes from CJ himself and the events that happened before San Andreas.
Oh,
before
yeah, back in
GTA
Liberty
San
City.
Andreas, CJ is living in Liberty City. We know that CJ got too overwhelmed by his brother Brian's death and moved here because of it. It wasn't until Beverly Johnson, CJ, Brian and Sweet's mother is killed in a drive-by shooting by the Ballers that Sweet phones Carl and informs him, and Carl agrees to return for the funeral. This part of the story is our first big clue because it shows us that for a period of time, CJ lost all interest in Grove Street families and had no desire to remain affiliated with the gang culture until the death. That's
every dream for every guy being in the game. They want to get out the hood and all that stuff. They ain't never know coming.
So what happens next is a crucial part of today's story. Following his return, CJ discovers that Grove Street families have weakened over the years due to the rise of the crack.
Brother like Obama.
Sweet, the gang's leader, doesn't openly admit it, but CJ's absence has impacted the gang's leadership and strength tremendously.
Yeah. Things has changed around here.
This suggests that CJ's commitment to the gang is vital for its stability and could give us a foreshadowing later in the video as to why Grove Street is Ballers' turf in GTA 5 for some very worrying reasons. Our next hint comes from another mission in GTA San Andreas, Homecoming. Prior to this mission, CJ's brother Sweet.
I wonder what happened to this man. I know they say from 3D universes and HD universes, you can't like combine them together because it's completely different, but it'd have been really cool if they had like dang, what's it, I forgot his name, Torino. Yeah, if they would have had Torino came back into, and I think that was his name, I can't remember, it's been a while since I played San Andreas. I'm replaying it now for a Let's Play.
Prison hospital being treated for gunshot wounds but remains in a stable condition. CJ diverges from Grove Street families once again, establishing his empire and neglecting the gang. Without CJ's leadership, the gang crumbles once again, losing Grove Street and most of its territories in Los Santos. This demonstrates CJ shifting priorities towards his new ventures and away from the gang life once again until Sweet gets out of prison. It's not until the mission Homecoming where Mike Torino has us pick up Sweet from the hospital that we get one of the most important cutscenes in the chapter of the story.
What's up, bro? Hey, what's up,
man? It was also messed up how they had Sweet locked up through that entire GTA story.
We got a mansion, Sweet. We've been putting in work, and shit is going well.
Yeah, Sweet don't like that, boy.
Casino. We got
Sweet all about that gang life, but CJ, he want to always go up higher,
hey, man,
which I don't blame.
Let me get you some new clothes. Come on. New clothes? Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit? You never did get a did you, Carl? I need to go check on things in the hood. Man, that's the problem. You always a perpetrator, running from what's real. Hey, man, shit's fucked up there. You don't want to be in the hood. No, that's exactly where I want to be. What you done for our hood? Man, what the hood done for me?
That's real right there.
As you heard right there, once again, with Sweet now free, CJ has no interest in reclaiming his family home, with a strong desire to leave Grove Street behind and go and live in his new home, quote unquote. He doesn't even consider Grove Street his home anymore.
Look like baseheads and took over the spot. Let's go home. This is home, man. Get these fuckers out of Mom's house. You was born in there. Damn.
But of course, with some persuasion from Sweet, he agrees to help him take it back.
Of
But
course,
CJ is
brothers.
now the new manager for Mad Dog, and it looks likely that Sweet may have agreed to leave the Grove Street families behind in the years after the events of San Andreas. Fast forward to GTA 5, set in 2013, and Los Santos has undergone significant changes. Grove Street is now controlled by the Ballers, and the original Grove Street families are nowhere to be found.
Seriously, dog. Families for life.
Hey, man, you really don't want people hear you saying that.
Yo, so let me ask
Damn,
you something.
what part you
dog.
said that in?
Man, it's Frank.
They must be hanging out.
Are you Grove Street? Is Grove Street like a
They gotta have been hanging out. 'Cause I never
Hell no,
got
it's
to
not
that part
me.
of that dialogue.
So
in
this
GTA
hints
5.
that a significant event leading to the gang's decline happened somewhere between the 1992 and the early 2000s. This interesting Life Invader post says, "Thanks for giving us Grove Street." We know that this is in the same universe as we mentioned earlier, because we actually hear Lamar and Franklin talking about Grove Street and how it used to be family's turf
Yeah,
a long
I
time
mean-
ago in a mission in GTA 5.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, you know Grove Street used to be family hood.
Grove Street family? Man, long time ago.
Man, what happened to them dudes?
Shit, I don't know. Could be dead. Shit, or could be CEOs by now.
Or probably living in some suburb somewhere driving SUVs and shit, you know, soccer moms and shit, coaching little league football team.
Yeah, the suburban flight, huh? Probably so.
That's gonna be
But
me and you.
in GTA 5, another massive Easter egg can be found that drove fans absolutely crazy. Because during the mission Hood
three riding on the
Safari, you
bikes,
can actually
yep,
see these
I definitely knew
characters that
that.
look very much like the characters from GTA San Andreas in the opening mission where you ride on
CJ
the
Sweet,
BMX
and I
bicycles.
think- wanna say
However,
Ryder?
using a no-clip mod, we can clearly see this is an Easter egg intentionally put in there by
I
Rockstar
definitely remember
Games.
that.
So what happened to CJ and Sweet? Well, firstly, we take a look at GTA 4. As you can see here, this billboard can be found
I
in
never
Liberty
played
City
GTA
in
4. I need to play
4
that.
that shows CJ on an advertisement for a luxury clothing brand, suggesting that around the
That's
year
clean, though.
2008, where GTA 4 takes place, CJ is still a widely known figure within the business world and likely points towards him still being alive at this point in time. However, this could all change in a little bit later in this video where I reveal something very surprising.
Hey, what's
But
up?
firstly, before that, let's also take a look at a few more references to CJ and the families in GTA 5. There's also this book in Lester's house that reads Surveillance, and on the front cover of
I
the
remember
hardback
that.
book,
I
we
remember
can
that
see
picture
a
with
very
CJ.
iconic
That's
photograph
clean.
of Carl Johnson with a target over his face. This goes to show that CJ was
Out
a
for a
prominent
bounty.
figure and well known, even so much to
Mm.
have his face on a book cover. Yes, this is just an Easter egg put in there by Rockstar Games. However, I do feel that there may be a deeper meaning behind this. We also see in one of the bathrooms of Franklin's
Rest in
house,
peace,
you can
Lucas.
find
What?
CJ's
Yeah,
toothpaste,
CJ Poof.
which goes to show
Yeah.
that possibly CJ, as we mentioned earlier, is now a famous businessman and even has his own toothpaste company
CJ
as opposed to
toothpaste.
his own luxury clothing brands. Now that one might be a far stretch,
Well, CJ
but
looking fly in that
nevertheless,
picture.
it's still in the game. So is that it? Is CJ actually alive and well? Well, he might not be. We have a twist in the story now, because something that throws the narrative off completely has been discovered in GTA 5 and has honestly left me quite confused. Now, what you're about to see and
Sure,
hear
give
is
me
an
that
NPC conversation that can be heard in GTA 5 that has some very interesting things to say.
NPC?
We gotta get that money.
Yeah, you really are cool, man. Yo, what's up?
You know O.G. Johnson is gutter as a motherfucker.
What?
Wow.
I
Okay,
would've never
so this
thought
character
that.
just said, OG Johnson is gutter than a motherfucker. Now, OG Johnson is 100% either CJ or Sweet.
yeah.
OG meaning original gangster, Johnson being, of course, the surname of Carl.
Oh, that's crazy. I never be
So
talking to them ballers
this basically
in
means
GTA 5
that
because
they
they
are
always
living
trying to kill you.
homeless, they're dead, or they're very poor, living in a bad way. So why would Rockstar Games add this NPC conversation into the game where they claim that OG Johnson is poor or living in a terrible condition? So is it true that CJ or Sweet, whoever this NPC is referring to, is either homeless, dead,
Ooh, she ugly.
or completely lost all of their money? Now, of course, we don't really know what happened to CJ in the events of GTA 5, but this narrative by this NPC here completely throws us off track and confuses me, quite honestly.
Man, that's some old school shit. Hell no, it's not a myth.
I believe that this NPC could have been referencing Sweet. Maybe Sweet has left CJ's side and is living less wealthily. But honestly, I just can't see CJ leaving his brother behind like that.
Enjoy this. It takes the pain
Yeah, nah.
away.
CJ always protected Sweet.
Dog, what the hell you doing?
Shit.
So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. And I guess for now, the mystery of what happened to CJ is still unconclusive.
Yeah, man. My opinion, I feel like CJ probably, cause he had a lot of, you know, when he was building up everything back then like that, and had a lot of target in the beef with the Ballers and the Vagos. But even with the Chinese gangs and all that stuff, but ain't no telling. They probably did like knock them off or anything like that. But he was a strong, powerful, you know, man like that. You already know. And with him being clips out into like some, you know, like the picture in GTA 5 and then the one in GTA 4. I never really played GTA 4 like that. So, because I only seen like pictures and things like that. And I never really remember until now. But that's why I know it'd be more like Easter eggs and things like that. They're giving hints, because the hints with the 3 guys riding on the bike, because it's like the first mission basically. That's like a refers with them. And of course they ain't gonna really say nothing about Ryder, because I think Ryder, like his actor, like his voice actor, end up, they say either he was quit or either he laid off. That's why they finished off Ryder so early in GTA San Andreas and San Fierro, when he ended up having to, you know, take out Ryder. And it just make perfect sense that they still speak about CJ. I don't think they really, I never really seen too much, nothing about Big Smoke. But Big Smoke he played a big part in the Ballers and the, you know, Grove Street and all that stuff. It's probably like a video or something like that that's talking about that. That's why, like, videos like that, it'd be explained like very well about all that stuff. Especially that I love GTA San Andreas. That's my favorite one out of all of them. Like, I played Vice City, I played GTA 3, played Liberty City Stories, but I never played like GTA 4. I really need to play that a little bit more. But in my opinion, CJ probably still out there. But at the same time, how that dude in the Ballers said the OG Johnson is in the gutter, like basically probably trying to say he's in the graveyard dead, which kind of makes sense too, because 2 of them, because one was already dead, Brian dead, then the other 2, and Sweet, knowing Sweet, he probably stayed in the hood so much, and at the same time CJ probably like went away or something. But I felt like he wouldn't leave Sweet neither. But in my opinion, he probably still alive. But, you know, that's the video right there by Dr. Mod. And say it again, I do not own anything. Just like, you know, a little reaction video to what happened to CJ after GTA San Andreas. For the original video, the link inside the description. And if you want to check out anything else on my channel, you can. This is your boy Nats, and I'm out.